Hi there. Welcome to AQ Hair Salon. How are you doing today? Great. What can I help you out with? Uh-huh. Do you have an appointment? Oh, no, that's fine. We do take walk-ins. Yeah, it's no problem. The wait's probably going to be 5 to 10 minutes. We just had a customer leave and I've got to clean up that station. And our hairstylist just went on her break, but we take pretty short breaks, so she'll be back really soon, probably by the time I get the station clean. Is that all right with you? All right, good. Well, before you have a seat in our waiting room, I would just like to ask you what services you're interested in. Okay. All right. So, cut and color? Sounds good to me. Actually, we are having a sale right now where if you get the cut and color, the styling is half off. Mm-hmm. All right, great. So I'll add styling in for you. All right, that's all the information I need right now. So if you'll just have a seat in the waiting room, I will be right with you. All right, thanks. I'm sorry about the wait. I hope you don't mind. Good, good. Are the magazines okay for you? Good. Well, the wait shouldn't be too much longer. All right, I just finished getting the station cleaned and the hairstylist just got back from her break. So if you'll follow me, I'll take you to the chair and we'll get started on your cut and color. All right. Hi there. Sorry about the wait. Good, good. All right. Well, I heard that you're here for a cut and color and you decided to go for our sale with the styling. Mm-hmm. All right, so what kind of cut do you think you would like? Okay, let me just have a look at your hair. You can keep talking. I'm just going to kind of analyze your hair, see what kind of product I should use on it. You have very nice hair. Alright, so sounds like you're wanting a good bit cut off. Okay. What color do you think you're wanting to do? Do you want to do the whole thing that way? No? Just highlights? Alright. I think that's a really good decision. You have such nice hair. I wouldn't want to stress it out by styling or by coloring the whole thing. Okay. Yeah, I think this is going to work out nicely. Are you nervous? Well, don't be nervous. I've been cutting hair for a very long time. Okay. Well, since you're just wanting some highlights, I'm going to go ahead and do the highlights first. I just have to put some foil in your hair, and that way I can put the dye on and it won't get in places where it's not supposed to be. Alright? So have you ever had your hair highlighted before? Really? So this is your first time? What made you decide to do something different? Right. Okay, yeah. Everybody needs a change every now and again. It's been a long time since I've gotten my hair colored, actually. I might do that sometime soon. You've inspired me. Sorry, I keep getting your hair in your face. I'm really glad you're not getting all of your hair colored. Your hair color is so beautiful. But I think these highlights are really going to make a big difference. In a good way. I wish I had hair like yours. It's so nice. Alright. Well, I'm going to get started on this side first. This part shouldn't take too long since you wanted chunkier highlights. have a formula, and it's what we use for all of our highlighting. It works really well, so no worries. It's not going to mess your hair up. It shouldn't fry it. Now, I would advise against doing anything else in the realm of dyeing your hair for a while, because if you dye your hair too often, it does burn it out. But since you've never dyed your hair before, it shouldn't be too much of a problem for you. Yeah. Have you ever had a perm before? Okay, even better. Perms are actually really bad for your hair. I had a perm once, and it was a bad decision. It fried my hair to pieces. But I have quite thin hair. It was probably not a great decision all around. Alright. Time for the next streak. Making sure to get all the way to the root. There's nothing like roots showing to ruin a good haircut. So tell me about yourself. What do you do for a living? Oh, that's cool. Sounds exciting. Do you enjoy it? Yeah, I'll bet. Do you have any interesting hobbies? Mm-hmm. Oh, very neat. Right. Okay. Alright. Well, we won't let it sit for too long. That way it won't get platinum. It'll just be a very subtle highlight. It's no problem. Actually makes it easier for me if you want it to be less dramatic. That way we don't have to leave it in for so long. Alright, well, that's looking really good. We're just going to need to let that sit for 5 or 10 minutes. Alright. Just going to make sure that everything is nice and even while we're waiting. Your hair is so healthy. I'm jealous. Alright, got everything right up to the root. That's good. How's that feeling? Is there any burning or anything like that? That's good. Let me know if your scalp starts to burn, because that means I need to get it off of your head immediately. We don't want you to be in any discomfort. It is looking really nice. Since your hair is already fairly light, I'm going to go ahead and take a peek. Make sure that we don't leave it in for too long. Yep, it's starting to bleach. Don't worry, I won't leave it in for too long. Right. Yeah, I think the style that you picked out is going to be super nice with these highlights. I wanted to go ahead and do the highlights first. That way, you know, I'll have made sure to get every little bit, and when I cut it, I'll be cutting off the tips where I didn't get it. Is it starting to itch a little bit? Alright, well, I can see that it's already lightened up, so I'm going to go ahead and take these out, alright? It looks really good. Yeah, I love it. Perfect. Oh, that looks so nice. All right. Well, let's get right into the cut. Any last minute decisions before I get started? Okay. Well, since we're cutting a bit off, I'm going to go ahead and do 2 go ahead and do 2 fairly large cuts at first. No turning back. I'm just kidding. I don't mean to make you nervous. You're making the right choice. I think this is going to be gorgeous. Now I know right now it's going to seem kind of like I'm just hacking away at it, but we're going to shape it all up once we get the bulk of the length off. Oh, it's looking really good already. Oh, you look so different with such short hair. It's looking really good. Mm-hmm. Very nice. Alright, now that I've got the bulk of the length off, I'm going to spray your hair down, and we're going to get the fine details of that cut that you're wanting. Alright. I'm just going to brush it out a little bit. Let me know if I'm brushing it too hard, okay? Is that comfortable? Good. So nice. Alright, I'm just going to wet it a little bit more. couple more tangles out of there. Are you still comfortable? Good. Alright. I really think you're gonna like this. Alright, time to get to the finer details. Now, how would you like me to do your bangs? Okay, all right. Mm-hmm. Oh, if I thought you were making a bad decision, I would tell you. There's been a few times where I've had clients come in that wanted a kind of haircut that just would not suit them at all, and I always make sure to tell them so. I don't want them going around with a terrible looking haircut that I did. Well, there's only been one time that my client was irate with me for telling them I wouldn't cut their hair a certain way. Yeah, she just wasn't too happy with my opinion, but as a stylist, it's part of my job to make sure that someone doesn't leave with a bad haircut, you know? So cute. Right, you wanted it longer in the back than in the front, right? Okay. Getting all the little stray hairs. This side. Okay, I actually need to wet your hair again. Your hair dries really fast. That's better. So where did you first see this hairstyle? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we get a lot of people in here bringing us pictures of various celebrity haircuts. You did a really good job picking one. Sometimes people will come in with a celebrity haircut that they want, but they have a completely different hair type than that celebrity. And we'll do our best, and it usually looks good. It just doesn't wind up looking like the picture. But your hair is really similar to the cut that you referenced. Mm-hmm. How long have you been wanting to do this style? Oh wow, so you've been working yourself up for a while, huh? Alright, I just need to get a few of the flyaways. Just need to take a second to make sure I've gotten everything even. Look straight at me, please. Okay. That looks pretty even. I need to take just a little bit more off on this side. Really beautiful. I'm going to spray your hair down just one more time. Your hair really does dry fast. Give it another brush. So I can make sure I got everything nice and even. Now you did remind me, you opted for the styling, right? Yeah, okay, I thought so. Okay, well, before we get it styled, I need to take you over to our hair washing station, and I'm going to wash your hair and condition it, and then we're going to come back over here and I'll style it for you, okay? Alright, great. Just follow me. Now I just need you to lean back now that you're in the chair. Yep, there is a little notch in the sink area for your neck. Alright, is that pretty comfortable? Good. Alright, now I'm going to lay a cloth over your eyes and your ears. Just like this. And that way I won't get any soap or water in your eyes. Alright, is that comfortable? Alright, good. I'm going to turn the water on now. And I'm going to get it to a good temperature. Let me know if it gets too cold or too hot. And you tell me when it's just right. Is that good? Okay. I'm just going to wet your hair still a good temperature for you? Good. Alright. It was already kind of wet from where I was spraying it earlier, so it didn't take too long. Okay. Now today, unless you have a problem with this product, we're going to be using L'Oreal Paris Hair Expertise. Is that okay? All right, great. You still comfortable? Good. I really like the way that this shampoo smells. Don't you think it's nice? This shampoo is supposed to strengthen your hair. It's also said to purify your scalp. Oh, the scent, it's rosemary juniper. Yes, and there is a conditioner that's the same brand, and that's the conditioner brand that I'm going to use as soon as we're done with the shampooing. Yeah, it is kind of like a scalp massage. That's why I think getting styling and everything done is just a must. It's so relaxing. I mean, we'll wash your hair for you without the styling, but I mean, it just seems a bit strange to get your hair washed and cut and colored and then leave without it styled. Make sure I work it all into the scalp. Temperature still good? Good. Just work that out a little bit. You have very soft hair. Now it's time to condition. And the conditioner smells just as good as the shampoo, if not better. Now, contrary to popular belief, you're really not supposed to coat all of your hair with the conditioner. That's why shampoos that are combination shampoo and conditioner aren't really great for your hair. You're mostly supposed to condition the tips of your hair because that's where the hair gets the driest, and you're supposed to put the least amount of conditioner towards the roots because you've got plenty of natural oils up at the roots. And if you coat too much conditioner there, it's going to give your hair a kind of greasy look, and nobody wants that. Now as I work this in, we're kind of just letting it sit. You're supposed to let the conditioner sit in your hair for just a couple of minutes before you rinse it out. Now if you are interested in this shampoo and conditioner, just talk to our receptionist up front and she will point out the shelf where we have it for sale. Alright, let's get this rinsed out. Let me know if it's too hot or too cold. Stay leaned back for just a bit and get some of this excess water out of your hair before we go back to the barber chair. Are you still comfortable? Good. Now I'm just going to not completely dry your hair with the towel, just a bit, just enough so that we don't drip all the way back to the chair. Is that gentle enough for you? Good. Great. Looking good. Well, it's time to go get this new haircut styled. Are you ready? All right, just follow me. Well, if it's okay with you, I think that this hairstyle really lends itself to the bedhead look, you know, that kind of messy, shabby chic. So if it's all right with you, I would really love to do that hairstyle for you. Is that okay? All right, great. Yeah, I just need to brush all those tangles out from where we washed it, which shouldn't be too difficult since that conditioner works really well. Now, do you have any problems with me using hairspray on your hair? Okay, good. Hairspray is pretty helpful for this hairstyle. Oh, well, if someone doesn't like hairspray, I usually will use mousse or something like that instead. Now your hair does dry pretty quickly, but I'm going to go ahead and take the hair dryer to it just to give it some of that good fluffiness. Those highlights turned out really nice. Now your hair is still just a little bit wet, which is exactly what we need. It needs to be just slightly damp before adding the hairspray. It's already looking great. Now I'm going to be using this Aquanet today. If you perm your hair or you dye your hair regularly, I would not recommend this brand simply because it's already fairly harsh because it is extra super hold. But since your hair is already so healthy and you hardly ever dye it, you don't ever perm it, I feel fairly safe using this on you today. Is that alright? Alright, good. Now I'm just going to lift pieces of your hair and spray right underneath. Now when you use hairspray, especially stronger hairspray like this, you shouldn't spray directly onto the hair. Kind of spray above it and let it fall. A little bit more in the back. Alright. Now that should be plenty of hairspray. You never want to overdo it with hairspray. You don't want your hair looking all starchy. I'm just going to tease it a bit with my hands while that hairspray is still a bit wet. You're looking very, I might sound lame saying this, but you look very rock and roll. Yeah. I like it. It suits you. Okay. Now I'm going to get the dryer back on your hair. Tease your hair just a bit more. You look so lovely. This might be one of my favorite haircuts I've ever done. Yeah, seriously. Oh, you just look beautiful. Would you like to see it? Yeah, let me get the mirror. Aren't you just beautiful? Mm-hmm. Yes, you look great. Yeah. Don't you just love it? All right. Well, I'm so happy that you came in today and that you love your new haircut. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you will come back. Thank you so much. All right, well, it was very nice to meet you. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Yeah, great. Bye.